Hey folks, welcome back to BenOrBreak. I'm your host Ben, and we're finally back with Skyrim. It's been a little bit, unfortunately. Things have been busy around here. I'm just squeezing in a quick stream when I can. Now, I have them all muted right now because a certain married couple is arguing in the background as I'm trying to do an intro. How inconsiderate when I'm in their home. Here we go. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. Let me turn that audio back up. Alright, so we got a lot on our plate today. First and foremost, we spent a lot of time out in the wilds just last session, and we've got some stuff to catch up with in the towns next. So we're here in Elgrim's Elixirs.
The formulas you're giving me are for novices, but I've advanced well past that point.
For this advanced novice.
Until you can do those formulas with your eyes shut, you'll never be ready to master the more difficult ones.
This is an utter waste of time.
Ingen, if you want to remain in my shop as an apprentice, I expect you to act like one, no exceptions.
Very well, I'll keep practicing them.
To that end, Ingen,
Sorry, just thinking about my experiments.
Well, you told me that these might be helpful for your experiments. I have some nerd root for you, finally.
Ah, yes, excellent samples. Thank you. This coin should compensate you for all the bother.
That was the last of the ingredients. Sorry, those took me the longest.
Yes. Master Elgrim will be pleased I've restored his stock of these rare ingredients. I feel I owe you a bit more than some meaningless coin for all your diligence. Here, this key unlocks my supply chest at Elgrim's Elixirs.
That's
Feel
where
free
we
to take
are.
what you need from time to time. I'll be refilling it once every few days or so.
Oh,
It was a pleasure. Thank you.
let's see if we can, well, I know where the chest is, but let's see what this chest has for us. Well, I guess we'll just be selling these. I don't have the heart to sell it right in front of Ingen, so we'll just do it some other time. Alright, next up. We were informed by a certain skooma addict out in the wilds, a very trustworthy source, I'm sure, that it would be a gas if we switched some of the Black-Briar mead with some Mogo's mead, which is apparently just skooma hidden in mead bottles to conceal its true nature. And
Damn faithless Imperials.
I think we put up with the Black-Briars enough. At least Maven. It might be fun to mess up her schedule a little bit. So we have a small task to switch a case of mead. Let's start by removing this case that we are instructed to remove. Suggested to remove. So this is content added by immersive NPCs.
Hello.
I'm 90% sure. So nothing I've done before. We'll see what comes of it. We're looking for mead. Yep, it will be down there, won't it? Don't mind us. Perfect.
Ah, there you are. The natives were getting restless waiting for the porter to deliver the mead. And if there's one person you don't want to see restless, it's Maven Black-Briar. Is
Quite
that
so.
the case? Perfect. I'll go ahead and take that.
Am I supposed to know this person? Actually, I'm not the porter, and I switched the bottles with skooma. I was, what party coming along? I don't know. I feel like I'm missing some context. Oh well, we better get going or Maven will be incensed.
Oh, she's plenty incensed already.
Oh, great.
Hopefully those troubadours really do know the Poetic Edda. That would put even Maven Black-Briar to sleep.
Romlin seems a bit confused.
You're aware of this, but an old ancestor of mine once owned the old Mogo's Mead brewery here in the Rift.
Yeah?
was by far the most popular mead of the day. Far more influential than Black-Briar mead. But you didn't hear that from me.
Oh, I believe it. Although I don't mind the Black-Briar stuff myself.
Asger invited me as sort of a tribute to the original Mogo. Although I don't think Mogo was ever an actual person.
To be frank, to me that's all ancient history. But I'm not foolish enough to turn down a request from the Black-Briars.
Right, so... I feel like we walk so much faster just having this Ring of the Wind. I don't want to keep bumping into his butt. Anyway, I suspect that some months at adventuring have kind of led our character to be a bit more ready for anything, including a last-minute party, apparently. That was a spooky move you just did there. No matter.
If you're looking for a handout, you want to speak with my husband.
Shout out to our head tracking mod. It seems to do a good job keeping our head looking at, you know, the person we're walking with when it's appropriate. Link in the description if I remember to put it there. If not, bug me in the comments. Oh, so we're up at Mistvale Keep, or this is a private thing? Private thing, I guess, now that we're heading this way. Can't remember which one of these. Is this the Black-Briar Manor? Appears to be so. Part of me is tempted to take the hood off, but part of me is also not sure if we should be...
All right, we're here. Oh, why don't you introduce yourself to the other help while I talk to Maven?
What other help?
Oh, right, the servers were dismissed. You can talk to the troubadours. The orc doesn't say much, but the other looks amiable enough.
Just talk to her, and make yourself look busy.
No problem, that I can do.
Why, hello, stranger who I've never met before.
Hello.
I hope you're enjoying the party.
Beatrice.
So, I guess I'll speak first. As the descendant of one of the original brewers of Mogo's Mead, I am pleased to be here.
Looks like the food has had a bit too much mead too.
Everyone knows the bard's song, Mogo's Mead, but few have tasted the richness of the drink that inspired it.
Somehow I get the feeling I should probably save.
Now, thanks to the generosity of one Maven Black-Briar, they can. Of course, some say what makes Mogo's Mead so special isn't the honey, but a secret ingredient imported from outside of Skyrim. What is that secret ingredient?
Well, I only know what I've heard in the old tales.
I don't even want to know.
Oh, come on now, Maven. If you
Come on now,
so
Maven.
much, why even sell it?
To collect a larger share of the market, with minimal cost.
Ha ha! I guess that's
Maven just stone cold spitting truth there.
Profits then, and the continued success of the Black-Briar Empire.
Black-Briar Empire, that rhymes.
How about a song?
Drink up, my boy. Drink to those who have fallen. May their souls find their way to Sovngarde! Just when you think things couldn't get any worse.
Another orc bard in Skyrim.
Knew myself a maiden fair with emerald eyes and fire-red hair. She owned a tavern by the sea and served warm drinks of mellow honey. Drink ye merry, drink ye thirsty, bring thy crew and revel freely. For one thing we're all agreed that Mogo made the finest mead. Mogo's mead, Mogo's mead, the only drink we'd ever need. Take a flask
I couldn't catch what he said.
Call me crazy, but I think this might be skooma.
Somehow I doubt that. It's a bit melodramatic.
I'm gonna to be ready to leave if we need to.
Perhaps it's best we make a strategic exit.
What?
Run!
What in the world?
Oh, we're locked in place. We can't move.
Those troubadours, they were skooma addicts. They must have broke into the meadery and switched the cases.
Quite so. It's a good thing Maven refuses to drink anything but Black-Briar mead.
Yes. Can you imagine if I convinced her to taste it on ceremony? It would mean all of our heads on a pike. I've got to clean up the bottles before the others take another sip.
Well, do it quick and don't talk to me.
I'm going to need to take that drink off your hands.
What a disaster. Not really sure what that accomplished.
What are you doing?
Oh,
I think you've had enough. Moreover, I don't think those bottles are entirely safe to drink.
You stupid lizard. I'm not going to warn you again.
Lizard? Who in oblivion are you talking to?
Father, do me the honor I deserve as your imperial pig, or I'll have your head on the Gerald Mountains.
All right, now you're not making any sense. And please, for the love of Mara, put down the knife.
Ah, stab it right in the face.
okay, someone's had a little too much skooma. It's time for us to be exiting. Well, chaos indeed. At least no one got hurt. That may have been a mistake. Okay, so to continue our immersive NPCs contents, we'll have to return to Beatrice in the Reach. Unfortunately, on our no fast travel playthrough, we will be confining our activities to the big cities for now, and got a couple more things to do in Whiterun and Dawnstar before we're headed back out that way again. Alright, Whiterun first. Looks like a beautiful day. Let's get moving. It might be a opportune time to skip town as it is. I'm not sure if anyone saw our face in there. I would not exactly want to be blamed for switching Mogo's mead with skooma at the Black-Briar table, no less. Alright.
Need a ride?
Yes, I do.
Where do you want to go?
Whiterun hold.
Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way?
Just straight to the city, please.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
I suppose the city might be a bit generous for any of these places in Skyrim. 30 people live there.
Might see
Whatever.
nasty old Hosvor up on White River Watch. Piece of work. Should just run him out and
Yeah, Hadvar. We've dealt with him already. If I recall correctly. Definitely not the strangest thing we've encountered in the land of Skyrim. Just a guy who wants to train a wolf into a dog. Oh man, do I hear that? What are you still doing around here, you crazy thing? Get out of here! Scruffy! This is probably not a good place for you to be, but I don't have anywhere better. Alright, well, you look happy enough. I'll just leave you there then. We've got business. Keep an eye on for me, will you, Frost? Oh well. Not exactly sure which mod made it so that Scruffy is a placid wolf as opposed to a generic ravening wolf. But pretty sure that it is mod added content. Anyway, Delvin, between episodes, has sent us to deal with some special Thieves Guild work here in Whiterun. We're to talk to Alfred Battleborn. And this is, I believe, the penultimate special Thieves Guild job. I think we still have Solitude to do. We've done Windhelm and Markarth already, I think. Don't think I clearly remember what exactly this one involves, so we will find out together, perhaps.
So, you're finally back.
That's our other thing to do in Whiterun.
But you still owe me.
Yeah, I've been getting that a lot.
Oh, what's wrong? Did the engagement fall through? Look, how about we call it even, as long as you bring back the wedding ring? That's really a shame. I was so looking forward to the wedding. You said you'd have all the most interesting guests.
Do you know what I did with the ring?
You went right out to give it to your fiancé. Don't you even remember where you left him? And after you told me that sweet story of how you met in Witchmist Grove, I can see why he left you.
Yeah, what was that story about my fiancé?
How could you forget? It was the sweetest story I'd ever heard. You met at the full moon, under the biggest tree in Witchmist Grove, surrounded by fireflies. It was straight out of a storybook.
Straight out of our head, more like. So unfortunately, for the A Night to Remember questline, a lot of dialogue options just have you skip content, and I think it's more fun to just play it through, so we will just agree to go get the ring.
See you. Hello again.
Hello again. I think we can just leave that conversation be, and we're all good. Yes, find the wedding ring in Witchmist Grove. Not headed that way immediately either, so just gotta find Alfred. See ya, Isolde. Sorry about that. We'll get the ring back. We took care of Gleda the goat, I believe, last episode. Alfred.
Why are you speaking to me?
Delvin Mallory sent me.
You're here, and not a moment too soon. If anything should happen to Arn, there'll be hell to pay.
Calm down. Who's Arn?
A close friend of mine. We fought together on the battlefield for many years until old age got the better of us. Now it's up to me to save him one more time. This time from the executioner's block in Solitude.
Solitude, eh? Then why am I here?
The city guard in Solitude is seeking Arn for a serious crime. When he fled here, he was arrested for drunken behavior. Can you imagine? Fortunately, his identity isn't known to the authorities in Whiterun, so there's still a chance to save him.
To save him? Okay, just get me to the prisons.
Hold a moment. This is more than a simple prison break. I want to have Arn's name stricken from the record books permanently. I'm setting him up with a new identity. It's the only way to throw the guard permanently off his trail.
Okay, so what's your angle?
The job is twofold. First, steal a letter that was sent from Solitude warning Whiterun's guard to be on the lookout for Arn. The second
that seems
is
important.
To change Arn's name in the prison registry to his new identity.
Sounds easy enough. That's just paperwork.
If it was easy, I would have hired a local thug instead of a professional. You see, both of these items are kept inside Dragon's Reach. And they don't allow visitors inside the Jarl's or the Steward's chambers. One more thing. If you get caught, I can't afford to be connected to you. Remember that before you do anything stupid.
Oh, that's just business as usual. I just need... So you mentioned the Jarl's quarters. Is that where the letter's being kept?
I have eyes within Dragon's Reach.
Very good.
They tell me that all correspondence from other holds are sent to the Jarl's private chambers.
Interesting, not to the steward, okay. And the prison registry?
It's a well-known fact that the steward keeps all of the records on Whiterun's prisoners in a large book. My sources tell me You can find that book in a study in his quarters. Change Arn's entry in the book to anything you want, and they'll be forced to let him go after he serves a few weeks.
Simplicity itself.
You watch yourself out there.
Time is 5:51 p.m. A little too close to nightfall for my tastes. We don't want someone coming into their bedroom just as we're nicking a book. Let's get our 8 hours and head in there closer to midnight when everyone's sure to be already asleep. I think we can move quietly enough that it won't be a problem.
Hello again.
Isolde, do I have to take any of these options? I'll just...
It was a pleasure.
Right,
Thank you.
yeah, that great and all. Not really sure why she keeps force greeting us. We've already agreed to do the ring, and I don't want to take the dialogue options because our speech is high enough that it'll probably just advance the quest without having to go to Witch Mist Grove. Which would be lame. Nope, just a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Appreciate it, Hulda.
Need anything else? Just let me know.
Hulda always comes through for us. Always seems to have this loft room available. Okay. Guess it'll take us to, I mean, I said the loft room's available, but, I don't know what they're doing up here. Ah, old habits.
Sadia, dear?
I used to always jump off that balcony.
You still need to remove that blood stain from the incident.
Oh my.
Oh, yes, Mum. I'll make... Huh?
Pardon. Sorry, not to interrupt your, bloodstain business. Much better.
Hello, friend.
Hello, Isolde. Why that tone?
It's a fine day with you around.
I appreciate it, but we really probably both have places to be. The Gilder Crane. It's been replanted. Well, the new sapling. It might have a different name now. I don't know. Beautiful. Nice to see the fruits of one's work. We had to tangle with ravens to accomplish that. Not a trivial task. Master locked, eh? Okay, it's right in here. Just need to fine-tune our exact placement, and we should be in without too much trouble. There's the steward. Anything worth taking? Suppose we could switch to different gear if we wanted a better boost to our pickpocket chance, but I don't think it's worth bothering. Let's just get this errand done and get out of here. Got other business to attend to today. Next up, Dawnstar. There's a guard there who doesn't seem to have seen us yet. Oh, we'll try this. Right. Another guard. Stick to the shadows. Use our crying eye spell if we can. Hit without a crosshair? Come on. There we go. Guard is still charmed. Perfect. What's the harm in a little luck? Oops, oh, you can put that away now. My chances are a bit better, but nothing is quite high enough for my tastes. Why is our hood not equipping? Perfect, now to return to Alfred. Hopefully for such an urgent task, he won't mind a nighttime visit before we scoot. It's also possible we could have stayed around and done a little bit of thievery while we're there, but we're not exactly hard up on cash anymore. Might have to adjust our trade and barter settings to count for our high speech level and advancing progress in the game, but we'll see. Good old Heimskar is in bed. Battleborn. Oh, this is going to be one of these. Okay, appears to be the one up on the hill. Knock, knock.
Is someone there?
I need to talk to Alfred.
Nah, I don't think so.
Please, it's urgent.
Not my problem.
So be it. Okay, somewhere in here. Very close. We could just wait, but got to prove our skills as a thief somehow to our client. Someone singing in their sleep? Also, where is... Oh, upstairs. My mistake. Stairs, stairs, stairs. Are they in this? Alfred.
You're not supposed to be in here.
I have good news. Hopefully he'll actually talk to us.
You're not supposed to
he will
be
not.
In here.
Okay, we will wait until tomorrow. Silly. If we have a quest from him, we should be allowed in his house. Back to the Bannered Mayor. We still have that bed rented out. This will just be a moment. Sorry to be running and jumping all over the place, but I don't want to faff about. We've got things to do, and we should be able to talk to Alfred. And we'll try to get our 8 again. This time remember to have breakfast. And hopefully Alfred will be out and about.
Good to see you.
Sorry, Solda. It's good to see you too.
Tired of bread and stew. Had enough of fish and fowl. Treat yourself.
Looks like a cold day. What's the month? Sun's dusk. Still in the grips of winter. It's still locked? Great, could you just let me in? Great, thanks. Still upstairs?
Be careful.
Sorry. Alfred, I have good news.
Alfred, patron of the great clan Battleborn.
Yes, we talked yesterday.
A name I'm sure you know well.
Yes, quite well. Everything's been done. Arn should be safe.
Arn? Never heard of him.
Very funny.
I guess that means you're finished. Here's your payment. Tell Delvin that he has my support and all the weighted carries in Whiterun from now on. I think he'll be quite pleased. You watch yourself out.
Ring of the Squire added, eh? Assuming that's just a light armor. Yep, light armor is 15 points more effective. That's fine. Alright, I think we will actually take Cart back to Riften and quickly report into Delvin because we might be given some more Thieves Guild jobs, and I want to polish off the last of them if we can. I suppose I could wait until episodes. They're just going to be the generic kind. And we're not planning to head to Solitude quite yet. We've got Dawnstar, Iverstead, and Falkreath on the menu. So let's hit up Dawnstar next. Got a couple things there. Some mod added content. We want to start the Pieces of the Past quest, and we have a Dark Brotherhood contract. That will be enough to be getting on with, so we'll head there shortly. Beautifully foggy day. A little bit of jankiness with the smoke there. You can see how it kind of reveals the background behind it. But otherwise, E&B doing its work. Oh, Scruffy's running out and about. I hope he doesn't get killed. Frost just got a couple things. Mostly just bring in more coin than we're going to need for now. Alright, I'll be right back, boy. We'll head into Riften real quick, if that's alright.
Good afternoon.
Like to have your carriage?
Where do you want to go?
Straight to the Rift.
Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere?
Nope, just to Riften.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Appreciate it. Scruffy, you silly boy, you stay here, okay? Or just run off and find some wolf friends.
I might
poor
have
guy.
to stop and get myself a pint at Black-Briar Mead while I'm in Riften.
I mean, he looks happy enough for a wolf.
All by itself.
I wouldn't advise getting a pint at the meadery right now. Wait a few days. Things will sort themselves out, Bjorlum. Right, and then we'll be heading straight into the Ratway. Nothing else we need to be doing here in town. Alright, some of this stuff is a little bookkeeping-ish, which I try not to do on stream, but given that I've never actually done that Thieves Guild job, well, I've done it once during one playthrough a long time ago when old Ben was young. I didn't remember doing any of that. Which unfortunately was probably because it was a pretty forgettable little quest, but I figured I should document it.
Need some gold? I may have some work for you.
Well, I finished that special Whiterun job. I heard you'll be happy about that.
Alfred sent ahead his compliments. Looks like his friend Arn is soon to be released, thanks to his brand new identity. More importantly, he's pledged the full support of the Battleborn clan to the Thieves Guild. Success means the guild is getting stronger. We've picked up another merchant and a new recruit. Being a thief is like a second skin for you, ain't it? Never seen anything like it. If you don't watch out, you might even earn Vex's respect. That'd be something, eh?
That would. Well, let's work on that. I heard you have some extra work.
I handle the fishing.
Yes, you do.
If breaking to
Hopefully it's okay if I skip through some of this dialogue because we got quite a few jobs to grab.
Good. Here's your assignment.
Right, and we wait for it to assign us. Hagskir and Markarth, that's fine.
So, what can I do for you today? Good. Got ourselves a free... Nice. Yeah.
And our mod is multiple Thieves Guild jobs simultaneously, because it really sucks to try to get the Thieves Guild questline done with only one quest at a time from each of these folks. Carlotta. Okay, well, we kind of like her, but that's fine.
So, what can I do for you? All right? Anything? Taking it easy, job, eh? Nice. Yeah, this is what you need to know.
Okay. Simplicity itself. Let's see what Vex has for us.
So, feeling loose? How about you run a job for me?
Loose as a goose.
I handle the
That means-
burglary, shell, sweep, and if you don't like that kind of work, talk. Sure. Good. Just remember the order. Do job first, get drunk second.
Oh, I don't think we'll be
Now take
drinking
this
mead
and
for a
go.
while. Okay.
Out with it.
Eh,
Time. Got
yep,
plenty?
time is money.
Take
Let's
it back.
let's get this conversation
Brimiel
over.
finally got some. Fine. Here's everything you need to know.
Asgard, okay.
Back with good news. I got more than you can handle. Someone with connections to our. Fine. Here's everything you need to know.
You can technically, like, quick save. I'm actually doing it. You can quick save before the job is actually assigned and get the chance to re-roll it, but I'm going to try not to actually do that unless... Well, I don't really
Got
know.
more than you can handle.
Unless we get assigned to steal from someone I just really can't
Sure.
consider stealing
A
from.
client's relative. Good. Just remember the order. Do job first,
Yeah.
get drunk second.
Anyway, with the quick save, you can
Now take this and
reload it real quick with quick load, and it will re-roll the job target. I don't think you've had to do it, though. Yep, Sapphires, War Maidens, that's fine. So just to visualize on the map, we've got a job in Riften. We'll definitely do that before we leave. And it's all Markarth and Whiterun. That's a bummer. We wanted some Solitude jobs, unfortunately. Okay, well, we'll do the Riften job first. Romlin Drath, I believe his house is accessible from the canal. Not the first time we've been tasked to steal from it, actually. Pretty sure.
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone. Imperial dogs. There is nothing that's too low.
One of these houses. Homes, I should say. They're not really proper houses being built into the foundations of the city. Looks like Romlin is not home. Good. Okay. Looking at probably about in there. Almost. Perfect. Three valuables, eh? Okay. I should really try to do this without looking at the quest markers, but... time is money, as Vex said. And we don't need to be looking about for any other valuables. We can just skedaddle and get moving. I suppose while we're here, the fastest way to get down there might actually be to take the vanilla entrance. Although it is an extra loading screen. Alright, well, good news already, Vex.
Time is money.
Yep.
Oh, you're back? I suppose you'll... Okay, what'll it be? You can give this house a one, so... whatever. Just get it done. Here's the job.
Another Riften job. Okay, so be it. We'll get that done real quick. Sorry, folks. Hope this is alright, but you don't get to become Guild Master of the Thieves Guild by slouching around doing nothing, apparently. enable our quest marker because I'm not going to know offhand where Maurice's house is. I believe it's also one of the homes on the canal. Perfect. Let's make sure we're sneaking. I mean, I can hear Maurice up there. I don't think she's married or lives with anyone. We should be all clear to accomplish our errand. Oh, come on. There we go. A little bit harder to mouse over items without a crosshair, but I really just don't want to give up on the clean screen. I just love having the clean screen. If we start doing like a archer or spell slinging build, then maybe we'll reconsider and reinstitute the crosshair. But for now, having nothing on our screen as much as possible, it makes me happy. And what more could you want in life?
Back with good news, I trust?
Yep, these are easy jobs.
Oh, you're back? I suppose you'll be wanting your pay then. Good. We could use the... I think we have a nice, wealthy... Fine. Just keep it clean.
Come on, Solitude. That's another way to kind of speedrun the vanilla version of this quest, is really just to quick load all the quests it gives you until you get the city that you're looking to do it in. But I don't think that's a level of save scumming that we need to stoop to. We'll just accept that, okay, mostly Whiterun and Markarth jobs. We could head over to Whiterun and do some of those, but I'd rather just progress some actual story content and head to Dawnstar. Hopefully the time in game is not too late. Actually, I'm seeing that the time out of game is looking a little late. I didn't have long to do the stream today, unfortunately, so I may have to call it. I may be able to do some later today, but no guarantees. Let's get us to Dawnstar, and we'll probably pick up there next time. Where do you want to go? The Pale.
Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere?
Straight to Dawnstar. Where else is there?
We'll be off. You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit.
I've met some cats.
I hear there's whole countries full of them down south.
It's the equivalent of Uber chit chat. Alright, it is night. I think we will... Oh, alas, I kind of wanted to accomplish that. Let's just get into the inn. Oh, am I down on the wrong level? Yep, I needed to be higher up in town. Looks like either some fog or snow is closing in. Make that snow. Carts here. Last, E&B doing work. The night's actually dark. And we will pick up here next time. Alright, thanks for watching, y'all. Sorry for the short stream. Hope to do longer next time. Keep an eye on the channel page for when that will be. Unfortunately, I'm just kind of squeezing them in when I can. Sorry about missing the Noita streams on Thursday lately. Hope to be back at that soon too. So, until next time.
I'm worn out.
Yeah, I bet. Me too. All right. Well, hope to see y'all next time, and goodbye until then.